What up, guys? Welcome to Coding Life as podcast. So this is Mike. Yeah. So on the previous one, we had the introduction part of our podcast, where I kind of gave my story and how I ventured into tech and how I found myself into tech world. So today we're going to discuss about, I know it's a wave going on. Everyone is aware of the wave, which is ChatGPT. Everyone knows about ChatGPT.
Yeah.
I even feel small kids know about ChatGPT. But it's a wave that has traveled and has gone above and beyond. It's everywhere.
The evolution of AI.
Yes. And it has, ChatGPT has played a big role. You see, now how do I say it? You see, initially, yes, people are aware about AI.
Yeah,
They
open
were.
AI.
But people did not fully comprehend the capabilities of AI.
The bad side.
Not even really the bad side. How fast an AI per se on this side of the world. How fast, you see, like right now, initially, for us developers, whenever I was like I wanted to like find a solution to maybe a problem I was encountering when I'm coding, or and I would normally go to Google search and get like a bunch of solutions which I need to like verify. I need to verify the data myself. I need to verify the data myself. And as I think I was reading, there was this article I was reading. It was like highlighting the cons of artificial intelligence, mostly on like the knowledge-based artificial intelligence like ChatGPT. And one of the cons that I encountered was that chatbots or this like ChatGPT, they most of the time they don't give accurate information, but let me tell you, ChatGPT is on another level. But ChatGPT is crazy. You see, right now you can even ask ChatGPT, like for us who are cooks in this other side of the world. By cooks I mean Kikuyu.
Yeah.
This githeri, you know that it's one of our delicacies.
Yeah.
ChatGPT can write down a whole recipe on githeri. You just, which is it's so fascinating because that's it's a staple food from this side of the world.
Yeah.
So I'm for the evolution. I'm for the evolution.
Okay.
And I'm fascinated.
Wait, Mike. Are you for the ChatGPT? Do you support it or you are against it?
ChatGPT. You see, you have to evolve.
Yeah.
AI is here to stay. That is something. That's a norm you have to accept.
Yeah.
It's not something that will go away until because you've said, are you for it or are you not? No. You just have to adapt and learn ways to coexist with AI. Like for example, right now it's easier for a developer to like knock off their tasks very fast with the help of ChatGPT, because it gives you like if your search skills, like with such skills, if you're able to like describe the exact problem you have in tech, like in maybe a specific problem you're trying to solve, ChatGPT, if you just give it the exact problem you're encountering at that specific time, at that specific juncture, 99% of the response you get will be exact to the problem you're trying to solve.
But I think it's a controversial topic. But because some people are saying, which is true,
Yeah.
that the answer it gives you is not 100% correct because it is still learning.
Yes, it is. Yes, it's learning.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, it's still learning.
Mm-hmm.
But tell me of one
Mm-hmm.
search based, be it
Mhm.
Google, be it any search
Mhm.
engine, tell me of one
Mm-hmm.
that has
Mm-hmm.
that kind of success rate in giving you the right exact information you have. Tell me one.
Stack Overflow.
No, not really. No, not really. You see,
Okay.
Stack Overflow gives you a bunch of options and solutions
Yeah.
that
Mm-hmm.
are actually given by humans. Because Stack Overflow, it's someone posts the problem, all of you contribute in answering. Like right now, I can just go to any problem that has been posted on ChatGPT, on Stack Overflow.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm aware, I know how to solve a specific issue, I add the solution.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the app votes validate the accuracy of the answer you give, but it's easier for someone to add a solution that is not actually solving the problem you're looking for.
Let me ask you, Mike.
Get.
Do you trust ChatGPT if the CEO of ChatGPT, that is OpenAI, there's a blog that says he was worried about ChatGPT and it would eliminate a lot of current jobs.
Yeah.
And so, do you believe that ChatGPT is taking our jobs away?
Like the tech jobs or any other field.
Yeah, because it is eating us every corner. Let's talk about hospitals. You find nurses are on ChatGPT. They're asking ChatGPT how to carry a process. You go to farms, everywhere, every corner, ChatGPT. Even in education, ChatGPT.
You see, by the way, you've described that. Do I trust the ChatGPT CEO based on that specific blog?
Yeah.
If it's going to replace us, you see, with the way you've described it, it's actually, to some extent, it's an enabler. You see, if you look at it at that, no, I'm not like advocating for. I'm not for it at that much. Yes, there are cons to it, but if you look at it on this side of it being an enabler and making things easier, yes, like in education, that's actually a con. It has so many cons in education, because it allows cheating to some extent. It helps it enables cheating. You get, to some extent. Yeah, but now we have the ChatGPT 0.
Yeah, this guy who came up.
We have the ChatGPT 0.
What's the name of the guy?
I think it's Tian or something. What was the name of that guy?
So alikuja
Tian or something, I guess. Yeah, I think it was. What's the name? Can you remember?
So the guy came when ChatGPT was released.
Yeah.
So for those guys who don't know, he had the ChatGPT 0, that is 0G ChatGPT. So when you copy paste words that you have that has been generated by ChatGPT and copy paste, whether it is a free version of it, 0 ChatGPT, it is there. You just can Google it.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of that guy. And by the me, I've gone through it. And let me tell you, that guy is also smart. Let me just, because the algorithm that he's using to validate if a specific text is AI built. Yeah.
So he used the same version.
He's kind of using a reverse. Yeah, it's like a reverse algorithm of this one giving you the solutions we want, and this one validating that whatever response you've gotten, this is from an AI.
Ama wanasemanga dawa ya nyoka ni nyoka.
Yeah, I feel like yeah. You have to fight AI with AI. Yeah, you have to fight AI with AI, and yeah, cause let me tell you, I'm fascinated by what that guy built.
Yeah, but let's talk about the bad side of ChatGPT, because I feel that most of the corporate business they are losing.
Why?
Because one of the things that ChatGPT is exposing is the IP address, the browser settings, and for example, browser settings and data settings. And also, imagine it can remember what you said like 3 hours ago.
The one thing I don't know, the one thing that at first when I started, because me usually use ChatGPT,
obvious,
pretty much like I even use it. You'll find me, I have my editor here, I'm coding, I have ChatGPT over here, and also I'm constantly on ChatGPT.
We have an extension for those guys who are using VS Code. We have an extension.
Yes, we have an extension.
Yeah,
but now if you turn on VPN, I don't know if you've ever attempted this. You turn on VPN on your machine, you won't be able to access ChatGPT anymore. It I don't know. You know, it's like you see, for you're trying to like hide your IP.
I think it depends on the IP address.
You're trying to like hide IP from it.
And so one of the requirements it needs from you.
It's Belarus. Path. But now ChatGPT is smart. Detect that this is VPN and it blocks you from using it. Instantly. Yes, instantly.
Okay.
It blocks you from using it instantly. And it was kind of weird. Because that means to some extent they're trying to extract.
I think it's not data. To some extent they are extracting.
They're extracting data from,
because ChatGPT is a language model that is learning.
Yeah.
So every time you give it new information, it banks.
I think I remember. I think the guy was called Edward Tian, if I'm not wrong.
Edward Tian.
Edward Tian, yeah. I think, if I'm not wrong, the ChatGPT 0 guy.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yes, it's Edward Tian. Yes, Edward Tian.
Edward Tian.
The guy that came up with the ChatGPT 0. He is a genius. Let me tell you that. Yes, he is.
So you detecting it. You are testing how accurate it is.
Yeah. And I copied. Yeah, I just got an essay from ChatGPT.
Okay.
Just got an essay, a small essay. Then just pasted it on the ChatGPT 0, and it detected there and there that is an AI generated
100%.
100%. And then I wrote an essay. Just wrote a small essay that is, I think it whatever I wrote could be a small like response from ChatGPT. It's something you can get from ChatGPT. Even I copied that text because I thought they were maybe checking the indenting of the spaces of the text, or the way the text is aligned. So I copied my essay, posted it on ChatGPT, and then got a response. Then, because obviously it will do the indenting, then copied the same, added it to that ChatGPT 0.
Zero GPT.
I'm just calling it ChatGPT 0. Let me tell you, it said this is 100% human written essay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. Yeah, sometimes I'm fascinated because you see, they are the good side. Because you see, right now, this AI, let me just say these chatbots, they're increasing customer satisfaction. That's one of the cons.
Efficiency.
The pros. Yes. They have specific pros because they are you see, when you're interacting with, let's say for example, like a bot like Zuri, this one made by
Safaricom.
You see, Zuri, when let's say for example I'm requesting for customer support, Safaricom customer support, and I just log on to Zuri. Let me tell you, you will have Zuri will actually solve your problems, the queries you have, in less than a minute.
I think
it's very fast.
Imitates the USSD.
Yeah. To some extent, yes. To some extent, because you can even do transactions inside it. Yes, to some extent. But now, in terms of customer satisfaction, it actually it has increased. Yani, you are satisfied.
User friendly thing is there.
You see, you are happy with what you're getting.
Yeah.
Not like you going to an M-Pesa lady and saying, Nyaje,
anakutreat na mamuji.
Nataka kutoa so.
Yani pesa ya kutoa.
And then you see, such kind of conversation. Yes.
Yeah.
You see, there are those aspects of customer support that actually turn you off. You get, but now with an AI like Zuri, I know we are diverging because they are relatives, ChatGPT and Nini, because we were like basically talking about artificial intelligence and the evolution of it. So there are these advantages that come up with artificial intelligence, like you see customer satisfaction, because that is key to any business. That is key to any business. If you're running a business, customer satisfaction should be your number one, because you know of the saying that says the customer is always right.
The customer comes first.
Yes. You see, so they're the good. They are good sides, and me I'm for AI, because you get to learn. You get to learn a lot, I say, from them, because they're you get to learn a lot, because if you ask your question, you get the exact response you required, and for once, there is a reduction in cost of human resource, because human resource is very expensive. When you're paying people, you have like, let's say for example, you are running like an organization, you require like almost 100 customer support guys on the phone. You get speaking to direct customers, but with ChatGPT or Zuri, the likes, if you have like a bot, one bot can interact with all those clients. You get. So you won't have to like hire 100 people. No, you just need maybe 2 or 3 guys to train the bot, and maybe 3 guys to maintain the bot. That's it, and you'll have a superb customer experience.
So recently, we saw Microsoft coming in and taking up ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So, and I think last month they gave us an extension on Bing.
Yes, which is very what do I say?
How is it working for you?
Very intrusive.
Why?
You see, Bing, they added the bot. They recently added the bot on Skype. So I remember the other day, I was just I normally use Skype sometimes for communication. So I just logged onto Skype and just touched on the bot. I didn't even ask the bot anything. I did not even ask it anything. Just touched on the bot. And then I just touched and then logged off. Just closed. I just, there's obviously Skype was running behind the scenes. But let me tell you, I got like 5 questions. Like,
on how to improve your life.
Yes. How can you improve your life? How?
Messi being the goat.
Yes. So it's it's very, yes, it's an add-on, because yes, one, if you're using like a messaging app like Skype, and then you have a service like Bing, it's nice, because you can ask a question here, then go and answer the question on the other end. But I found another 5 messages.
It's too much.
That was too much for me. It was extra per se.
So are you still holding on to the point that ChatGPT is good for you?
Yes, it is. Because you see, for me, the pros outweigh the cons when it comes to ChatGPT.
But for me, it's different.
You see, ChatGPT, when you're even in tech, I'm trying to like to visualize it for you. For us, when you're coding, you getting solutions is everything, because you'll end up solving whatever you wanted to solve faster than you were supposed to, doing the research and all. So there's the bad side. There's the bad side, but also for me it works. Yeah, for me it works, because you see, even we are millennials, so to say. We are millennials. These things are appealing to us. The wonder. The wonder. You see the wonder of how it does. You see, like right now, you like, you see, for an engineer, what is intriguing is not even the answering part of it. Not even the answering at I ask ChatGPT a question and it gives me the answer. No. You see how the algorithm that is behind the hood. Just being able to, just visualizing how ChatGPT has been built.
Yeah.
You see those crazy algorithms. That is what fascinates me mostly. Yeah, because I know it takes smart minds. We are aware, because we're also engineers, we're smart minds, and we know what it takes to come up with such solutions. So for me, I think, as much as I'm terrified to some I'm terrified.
Even the CEO is terrified. He's worried. I'm terrified. This thing is going to take all the jobs. This thing, I don't trust it.
Yes. At the same time, I'm terrified, because I'm saying, not even because of the jobs, because we are humans. Humans are built to adapt. To change. You know that.
Yeah.
We adapt to change
from the ancient times.
Yeah, we've evolved. So that's not hard for us to like evolve and to do other things. But for me, is whatever terrifies me is the time that one AI that is smart, like ChatGPT goes rogue. I don't know what will happen then, because now, like, ChatGPT has all the information about you.
Man, I've been feeding it, man.
It has, and the way it scrapes data from Google, obviously it has everything. Your pin, the place unapenda ku hang out, iko na hiyo. Busy penye unapenda it.
Talking of scraping data, I'm still holding on that point, because today I stumbled on this post on LinkedIn, but by a guy called Martin something, and he was saying, you know what? ChatGPT is collecting corporate business data and collecting its APIs, because ChatGPT, I think it's ChatGPT and Dell E. So they collect your APIs, and which becomes a security threat, because they have your data. They have your data. Data is everything. So to the corporate firms, it becomes like a loss.
But let me tell you something. I also stumbled upon something on LinkedIn. A malware. It was a malware link. That is, it was, if you click on that link, it's by most definitely will cause problems. You see those links that you usually get. You see those specific links, the ones that even others can even turn off your phone. Ransomware. If you post such a link on ChatGPT, if you get such a link and you post it on ChatGPT, it will translate it for you.
What?
And tell you the specific link you're trying to run will do so and so and so and so and so.
What?
You go try it. I
have not tried that one.
It's actually there's a post on my LinkedIn.
New.
There's a post on my LinkedIn. You just go through it and see. There's a post on my LinkedIn that I was highlighting that specific capability of it. That's what I'm telling you. For me, as much as people are like, "Oh, are you for the
ChatGPT or not?"
Or are you? No. No, we have to learn to adapt, to change, and so if I know we're going to, if I would ask, you see, I saw a conversation of Elon Musk. I think it was on Joe Rogan's podcast.
But is it true that Elon Musk is trying to put AI to an end?
You see, he was saying he was terrified. That one I don't know. Because I feel like he's part of. I think he's a shareholder in OpenAI. I don't know.
Okay.
Just heard somewhere he's a shareholder. So he was saying, you see, like the way we have, like the social setting that we are in, we have the police to make sure that every citizen abides to the law. And if you don't abide to the law, you're jailed. In the AI field, there's no policing. You can do anything you want. You can go as far as you want. Yani there is no written restriction that if you should not do, if you get past this, you should not do this.
What about the creators of ChatGPT?
No, there's not really. Like, you see, programming is it. You can come up. You can just pick up.
But we saw recently the CEO of TikTok. He was subjected to the
that's propaganda.
US.
You see,
he was there. He was crying, man. He was telling 15 million views. 15 million people on TikTok.
150. You see,
and let me tell you.
You see that issue between TikTok and US. That's propaganda. So, that's it. Cause you see, it's cause I don't want us to talk about it. Because I know it's because TikTok originated from China, so that's an issue for them. But apart from that, I would be for yes, AI to evolve as we go as far as we can go.
And they should not collect our data.
No, data is power. That I don't know anything, but they go as far as they go. But we have an agency that controls artificial intelligence for us to be safe. Because if you see these movies you watch, Transformers, let me tell you, with the way people are, with the way things are evolving and the way AI world is evolving, if there are no restrictions, you're gonna have one chaotic social setting that AI will cause. So, but if there are guidelines on how to govern AI and how to go about it, let me tell you, we'll have ones. You see, AI, it's even helping us even to go to the moon, because now we have, you see, the things we are building.
But the fear is there. I think. Have you watched this movie by Will Smith?
Which one?
Where the robots they go nuts and they turn back to the humans.
Yeah, the fear is there. Yeah, I agree with the fear is there. Which is true, but I'm telling you, if we're able to police it, as Elon Musk was suggesting, we're able to set guidelines and an agency to control, because right now there's no agency. Yeah, an agency comes in when that specific AI has done something wrong. You see?
Okay.
Yeah. So
let's close this thing and let's agree. Are you for the ChatGPT or not, Mike? Because there are some fears you have just highlighted, and
I'm for it.
They're just red flags, manze.
110%. I'm for ChatGPT.
Hata ikikupea hizo notifications
yes, I'm for it, because you see, for me, I've just said the pros outweigh the cons, which that's all that matters. But we can leave it to our audience.
Audience.
So you can put on the comment section that if you're for the ChatGPT or you're not for the ChatGPT. Yes. Then we'll come back and we'll table the results. If you guys will give. We'll table the results, and
Yeah.
so that's it. So let's leave it to the audience, as we said on our previous podcast. Dialogue. We bring in an intermediary, so our fans are intermediary in this case. So so
for me ChatGPT is a gamble, because to the corporate I feel like they are losing, because the IP being exposed. ChatGPT with their exposing their IPs, that's a huge hit. And for me as a programmer, it's good, it is helping me. So nazapenda tu tusikie from you guys what your views. So make sure, for those guys who have not subscribed to our channel, YouTube channel, we are there, Coding Lifers, on Spotify, Coding Lifers, man.
And thank you for listening to us. Keep following the podcast. Tunawaletea content mob, day in, day out. So we'll have these discussions. We'll be having these discussions on tech related emerging issues, and
new trends.
And if you've not liked, also, as Micah said, like, subscribe,
follow us, manzi, show love. Well up, it's a love.
See you next time.
See you guys.
See you in the next episode.
Nice one.